for competition on Thursday. On the back of your programs, there's a few thank yous. Many people helped put the show on, support the kids. Where's Krista? She has to stand. When the curtain opens, just like last year, those of you that were here, we have an amazing, amazing set, and it's because of her. But this year, the kids really took some bonus in it. Krista was more of an instructor and demonstrate, and then the kids really picked up and took off with it. Saturday, we thought we would be done in a few hours. We started painting at 3, and we left here about 10. Great group of kids. And the last thank you is thank you to parents for loaning your kids to us. Without further ado, we'll present The Lottery, a short story by Shirley Jackson, and turned into a play by Brainerd Newton.
Tradition. It must be a good thing, right? I mean, it's the reason why we celebrate holidays every year. Why there's always an egg hunt for Easter, and why birthdays just are not complete without cake. But then there are other things, like rituals and superstitions that we cover up by categorizing them as traditions. Tradition or superstition? What makes the difference? You decide.
I'm keeping the best ones right here in my pocket.
Me too.
We ought to make a pile over here, then we can take turns guarding.
Yeah. If anyone tries to take any, we'll be ready for them. Girls always are hanging around.
I know it. They spoil everything. Children are always the first to gather.
Sure, but everybody be coming down as soon as you hear the bell.
Beautiful day for it.
Yes, fine. I don't care if it is my hometown. We got the prettiest village green of any in the state. How are you, Bill?
Sports. Fred, good to see you. Both my baby.
Well, I should hope so. This is his first year, ain't it?
That's right. Never seen a lottery before, have you, Dave?
Gonna be a good farmer like your dad? That's the boy.
My son Chester wants to go off into agriculture and learn a lot of books. I tell him he'd do better to stay at home and learn his father sit inside of the mine.
That's right, too. Pitch in and help pay the taxes.
I told him the farmer don't need to develop his mind as long as he builds up his muscle.
A strong back. That's what you need when you pick up farming.
Where's the wife, Bill?
Oh, she'll be along.
How does the weather suit you, Myrtle?
Couldn't be better.
We always seem to get good weather for the 27th. Never knew it to fail.
Been right cold and wet for June.
Oh, that rained on us lots of harm. Too much rain.
Guess the lottery got to change our look.
That's how the saying goes. Look who's here. Howdy, Miss Vesson. Why, you ain't changed a particle.
Whoever said I had.
They told me you were getting real pleasure today, so.
Of course it ain't. We've had a win in the family. Yes, my sister Nina's girl got married to young Sam Gilly over in Rigby Township. I suppose that means she'll be drawn over there from now on. Oh, sure. She's got to draw with his family now. I declare, Hazel, it's been a month of Sunday since I've seen you. Don't you never come to Santa?
Not if I can help it. Ain't been for them on chicken yard. Not since Decoration Day, and that's a fact.
One thing about the lottery, it does bring everyone out, like it or not. Well, this has got Paul to wait on too. How's he making out?
Oh, he'll be fine, except he's terrible mad to have to stay home and miss the excitement.
I'll bet.
I was figuring since I got that new tractor, I was figuring out how to make the switch from grass to hay silage.
Costs about the same to harvest an acre, don't it?
Just about. And cattle don't seem to mind what they're eating nowadays. And I thought I would risk of cold weather.
Don't you fret about the weather, horse. Lottery in June, corn be heavy soon.
That's what they always told us, ain't it, Fred?
Don't see Tessie Hutchinson every place, do you? No, I don't. But Bill's standing right there, though. And little Davy, too. Got a recipe I borrowed and want to give it back to her. It's for those watermelon pickles she won a prize with at the social.
Excuse me, ladies. I'm Miss Dunbar. How's Clyde doing?
Fine, thanks, Jack. Doctor's gonna take the cast off next week.
How's it going to get the news today?
I promised to send Tommy them as soon as the drawing's over.
That's good.
Such a nice boy, Jack Wilkins. He's got his mother's looks, and that's a blessing.
So many of the young folks seem to drift away. This place is getting smaller every year.
I know it. Joe Summers told me there's less than 200 names on the registration this time.
You don't mean it.
Isn't that awful?
Well, here comes old man Warner looking spry as ever.
How are you feeling, Mr. Warner?
Not so bad. Rheumatism comes and goes.
How does it seem to be the old citizen?
You ain't hearing me complaining.
How many lotteries does this make?
I'm 81 last November. Seen my first at the age of 5. Figure it out.
Never missed one in all those years?
He hears very good too, don't he?
Oh, he's a marvel.
And I'll be coming back for a few more.
Oh, you tell him, old timer. Hear that? Mr. Warner says he's good for a few more.
He's seen 76 of them.
Imagine.
Oh, you fellas ought to be there in the old days. Not like now. A lot of meant something when I was a boy.
Almost time to get started. Guess we're going to, Miss Besson. There's Joe Summers now, on the bank steps.
He's bringing out the box.
Where's his sister? She here?
There she is, off by herself, as usual.
Beats me how you stay so cheerful with that one to put up with. I'd hate to have her in my house.
You didn't either. I seen it first.
Give it back.
The heck I will.
Watch out. Watch where you're shoving.
You stop that.
Let go, Mom. I see it first. On!
Never you mind. You got stoned aplenty.
You come here to me. Wait till I get you home.
Obey your mother and mind what I say.
Yes, Uncle Horace.
Here comes Joe Summers now. Won't be long now.
We better line up our families and wait for the bad news.
Now, Davy, stick close to me. There's nothing to be scared of.
Howdy, folks.
I know.
Joe. Look, a little late today. Here, you, Martin. Give me a hand and stir these names. Stir them good. How are you, folks?
Good.
Almost ready, are you, Joe? Oh, I hope you haven't forgotten and left my name out.
No, Belva, you're down there somewhere. Just been checking the list.
Oh, you've got a long ways to go yet. Terrible responsibility. Everybody says so. Poor Joe Summers, doing his duty with that nagging sister, too.
Well, if everybody says so, Belva, there must be something to it.
I must say I enjoy myself watching an important man at work. Joe Summers up there running things, throwing all his time and energy to civic activity. And how you love it.
You'd oblige me, Belva, by lowering your voice a
Why
little.
should I? Nobody ever asked you to come over and speak to me.
You might give a thought to the neighbors.
The neighbors. If everybody wasn't so scared of their neighbors, maybe we'd give up some of the heathen customs we have today. Half the young folks growing up don't even know what a lottery stands for anymore.
Oh, what's the use of talking to you?
There is no telling these days where the wisdom stops and the superstition begins.
The lottery's gotta be taken serious. People get set in a way of doing things, and you can't change it.
I don't like this town nor anybody in it, but you're the worst of them, Joe Summers. You drove him away, our own brother, and you just drove him away.
It was more your doing than mine. You're the one brought out to be a weakling and a coward. You're the one who took him out on the streets and started preaching against tradition.
You call that cowardly? It takes a brave man to stand up and say what he thinks when every hand is against him.
He left off his own accord. I didn't send him.
It takes real courage to fight prejudice on your own doorstep. It's you and the rest of them that are the cowards.
Every day of my life I have to listen to your craziness. If you want to go looking for him, Belva, I'll give you the money. Take the morning train. I'll even draw a loan in the lottery.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here and wait. Because sooner or later your name might come up and I wouldn't want to miss that day.
All right, Martin, I'm sure that's good enough.
Let's do it for you, Mr. Summers.
Think it's certain enough, ladies?
Don't worry, Joe. We trust you.
Oh, Joe knows what he's doing, all right.
Hear those women hollering and cackling? They never was took for that in the old days.
That's right, Mr. Warner.
Bad enough to see Joe Summers up there cracking jokes. Lottery, just go through the motions nowadays.
How is it different, Mr. Warner?
Oh, it was some different. Everybody had to stand just so, and right before the drawing, the headband to this piece real solemn-like. Had a regular recitation went with it.
Now, where in tarnation is my wife?
Bill Hutchinson lost his better half?
Hazel, you seen her?
No, I ain't Bill, and I've been looking too.
Guess she ain't gonna make it.
Late for the lotteries. Can you beat that?
I don't know what's got into the woman.
That black box has seen a lot of service.
Yes, sir, that box was there before I was born and before my father was.
Makes you think, don't it?
Story goes, it was made of the first piece of the box that ever was used.
Seems like we ought to be ready to make a new one of them.
No, boy, don't say that. Not even joking.
No, Jack. We don't want to upset tradition more than we have to. As long as we hold together, we ain't gonna change it.
I can recollect when we used to use wooden chips, and them paper ones read their names on.
What do you know? Wooden chips?
I was real little, but I remember.
Now, folks, I'm just about ready to declare this lottery open. But you know I always got this last-minute fussing to do. Want to make sure the list is accurate, with all heads of families and members of each household.
You go right ahead, Mr. Summers.
Joe never made a mistake yet.
Why, Tessie, where you been?
We forgot what day it was. Thought Bill was out back stacking wood. When I looked out the window, I seen little Davy was gone. And I remember it was 27 and come a running.
You made it all right, though. Joe's still checking his list.
Seems like there's no time at all between lotteries anymore. Seems like we really got through the last one.
Time sure goes fast.
Where's Bill at? Oh, I see him. Excuse me, Hazel. Give Mama a kiss.
So you got here, did you?
Thought we were going to have to get on without you, Tessie.
Wouldn't have me leave my dishes in the sink. Now would you, Joe?
No, ma'am.
Davy, you stay put while I talk with your mother. Whatever kept you?
I don't know. I just wasn't thinking, I guess.
That story's alright for the females. I knew better. You knew the lottery was today.
It doesn't matter now, so long as I'm here.
What about Davy? Why'd you try to hide him?
Hide him? I didn't try to hide him. What are you talking
I
about?
found him in the stable. He said you told him to wait there.
Yes, but I was gonna get him. I was gonna bring him, honest.
What reason did you have to put him there?
Oh, Bill, he's such a little boy. And with his birthday just last month, I'd hate to see him taking part in adult ructions when he hasn't even put aside his toys.
I went through it when I was little.
Yes, Bill, and I was born and brought up with it, same as yourself.
Then how did you think you could get away with such a thing? You know Davy's name has to be there along with ours, and you know how careful Joe Summers is. Why, we'd have been a laughing stock in front of everybody.
I told you, I was gonna get him. I was gonna bring him. You've gotta believe me, Bill.
Talking a lot of sense from that old time you're on. I always give you more credit than some of these other females. What's come over you lately anyway?
I told you, nothing.
Next thing you'll be saying we ought to give up lotteries altogether, like poor Joe Summers' sister.
Well, I've not come to that yet, but lots of places have given them up. Lots of little towns up in the north.
No good will come out of it either. You wait and see.
I don't say it will. No, I say the lottery serves its useful purpose. When the customs get handed down from generation to generation, there must be some good.
Then you shouldn't be so pressed and busy. Fondled falls.
Well now, guess we better get started. Get the store so we can get back to work. Anybody ain't here?
Clyde!
Clyde Dunbar, that's right. He's broken his leg, hasn't he? Who's drawing for him this year?
Me, I guess.
Wife draws for husband? Don't got grown boy do it for you, Hazel?
Ralph's not even 16 yet. Guess I gotta fill in for the young man this year.
Right. Jack Wilkins, you're drawing this year.
Yes, sir. I'm drawing for my mother and I.
Good fellow, Jack. Glad to see your mother's got a man to do it.
Well, that's everyone. Old man Warner make it?
Here.
Knew he would. All ready? Now remember, I'll read the names off the list, heads of families first, and they come up and pick a paper out of the box. Keep it full until each of you has had a turn. Everything clear? Adams. Allen. Hi, Steve. Barrows.
They do say over in the North Village are talking to giving up the lottery.
Pack of crazy fools. Listen to the young folks. Nothing's good enough for them. Next thing you know, we'll go back to living in caves. Live that way for a while.
That's right, Mr. Warner.
First thing you know, we'll all go eating stewed chickweed and acorns. There's always been a lottery.
Dunbar.
Go on, Hazel, that's you. Here she goes.
Hutcherson.
Where do they keep the black box in between times? It varies. Sometimes one place, sometimes another. I've heard it spent one full winter in Mr. Graves' barn. Another year, Son Martin put it on a shelf in his grocery and left it to set there. Yep, I recall that time.
Tatum. Townsend. Vincent.
I wish they'd hurry.
They're always through, Mom.
You get ready to run and tell Dad.
Warner. Howdy, Mr. Warner.
Got mine. 77th year been in the lottery.
Watson. Hi, Myrtle.
Hi, Joe.
Wilkins.
Don't be nervous, Jack.
Take your time, son.
Thank you, Mr. Summers.
That's everyone. All right, fellows.
Who is it?
Who's got it?
Hey, is it Dunbar? Oh, Bill. Bill got it.
Got it? Go tell your father.
Joe Summers, you didn't give him enough time to pick any paper he wanted. I saw you. It wasn't fair.
Be a good sport, Tessie. All of us took the same chance.
You hush up, Tessie.
Well, that was done pretty fast. And now we gotta be hurrying a little more. Bill, you dropped for the Hutcherson family. Got any other household?
There's Don and Eva. Make them take their chance.
Daughters draw with their husbands. You know as well as anyone, Tessie.
I guess there's just 3 of us, Joe. Eva drops with her husband. That's only as it should be.
And as far as drawing for families is concerned, that's you. And as far as drawing for houses is concerned, that's you too, right?
Right.
How many kids, Bill?
Just the one, little Davy here, Bill Jr. He died when he was a baby.
All right then. Jack, you got some blank tickets back? Put them in the box. Then take Bill's and put it in.
I think we ought to start over. I tell you, it wasn't fair. Everyone saw that. Listen, everybody.
Ready, Bill? Remember, you come up and take a slip out of the box. Keep it folded until each of you has had a turn. Jack, you help little Dave. Take a paper out of the box, Dave. Just one. That's right. Jack, you hold on to it for him. Tessie next. Bill?
I hope it isn't little Davy.
It ain't the way it used to be. People ain't the same way they used to be.
All right, open the papers. Jack, you help little Dave. Tessie? It's Tessie. Show us her paper, Bill. All right, folks. Let's finish quickly.
Come on, Hazel, hurry up. Come on, Miss Dustin.
It wasn't fair. It wasn't right.
You hush up, Tessie. Come on, everybody.
It isn't fair. It isn't right.